Hi, this is Elizabeth Clare. I'm the author of a series of textbooks, workbooks, for students of English as a second language. It's called ESL Phonics for all ages.
Elizabeth, you're talking about these books like they're for people of all ages. And I'm used to phonics being taught in elementary school. Who are these books really for?
Really good point. They're for people who come here. Some of them have not been to school, so they had interrupted schooling and they can't read in any language. And some of them have learned to read in Korean or Japanese or Greek or Russian that uses a different alphabet system. So they don't know the Roman alphabet and its sound symbol correspondences.
Well,
So it's for them. Any age.
You're talking about learners who are coming with a variety of language backgrounds and a variety of levels of education. I'm wondering, does a student from, say, Russia or China have to speak credible English before they can start to use these books?
That's the beauty of them. They don't have to wait because the CD, there's a CD that goes with each book, 2 CDs actually for each book, that will read the words to the student 3 times each. So if they're completely new beginners, they will learn the word at the same time that they learn the sound and symbol correspondence. And the words are chosen so that they are words that the student needs to know, wants to know, or is likely to already know.
Now, are the CDs included in the cost of the book?
The CDs are extra because if a person is fluent in English but can't read, they don't need the CDs.
I understand. How else are these books different from the phonics books we would see in an elementary school for native English speakers?
Well, for one, they're not babyish. They have pictures that are any age. The cover is a picture that they would not be embarrassed to carry around. And the words chosen are spelled out completely. Phonics books for native English speakers focus on 3-letter words, and they focus on the difference in sound between bat and cat and hat. And they have sentences such as, "The fat man ran to the mat with the cat," which doesn't make a lot of sense once you learn to read it. It's fine for English speakers to learn to read such a thing. It helps them. But for our newcomers, they say, why am I reading such a sentence? It might be something really useful like, may I have a book, please? May I have a pencil, please? Right. May I have a paper, please? Right. So there's not only the phonics part of the books, but there's the repetition of sentence structures so that they're getting a good sentence structure background. And then each unit has a song or a chant to learn. When a student learns a rhyme or a song or a chant by heart, it's in the right brain. Then they see the text, and the right brain tells them what the word is, and the left brain is making the leap of the phonetic understanding.
So Elizabeth, I'm a ESL teacher, and I've bought the book, and I bought the CDs, and I have students using them on their own. Do I have to correct their papers?
This is the beautiful thing. The teacher's guide has reproducible answer pages. So you reproduce as many answer pages as you have students, give a set of answer pages to the student, they correct their own papers. And then in the back of the book, they track. For example, on page 4, how many do they have correct out of 8? And if they had them all correct, it would be 8 out of 8. And all the teacher has to do is look to see how they're doing and give them lots of praise and encouragement. And if there's cases where they're not doing very well, it suggests that they review that unit or teacher give them some special lessons in that sound.
How long would it take for a student to complete a book?
Boy, this really depends on the age of the student and the language that they already know, plus how much time they put in on it. If they're working on their own, it could be a week, but that would be a very ambitious older student. If they're working in a class with the teacher, it could take 5 or 6 weeks to do book 1.
What are the other books besides the beginning consonants?
Oh, the beginning consonants for 1, and then book 2 is ending consonants. And I review many of the words that are in book 1 in book 2, so they're learning spelling as well as sound symbol correspondence. Book 3 is consonant clusters like BL, BR, CL, CR. Book 4 is Vowels Part 1, which is the long vowels, and Book 5 is Vowels Part 2, the short vowels.
So the series has 5 books. How many CDs are there?
There's 2 CDs for each book.
It's for a total of 10. Thank you so much for chatting with me today.
Thanks for being here, Stephen, and thanks for your questions. Thanks for everyone else who's watching this video. Hope to see you at elizabethclaire.com to find lots of free materials and free samples of the phonics books.